FG told to change Nigeria name. See new name proposed by additional to the federal government. In profound call for national transformation, Dr. Akonwumi Adesina, the president of African Development Bank Group, advocates for a monumental shift in Nigeria's identity, proposing a transition from the Federal Republic of Nigeria to the United States of Nigeria. This proposal, articulated during his acceptance speech for the 2024 Obafemi Awolowo Prize for Leadership, represents a visionary approach aimed at redefining the relationship dynamic between the central government and the states. Additional articulates that such a renaming would signify a departure from the old paradigms, ushering in a new era where the state assumed a central role where the federal government served as a supportive entity rather than a dominating force. He envisions a Nigeria where good governance, accountability, and a relentless pursuit of economic prosperity leads to the emergence of economy robust states, thereby unlocking vast potential for wealth creation across the nation. His vision extends beyond mere semantics, emphasizing the imperative for constitutional reforms to decentralize economic and physical powers, thereby empowering states to chart their path towards sustainable development. Addition underscores the intrinsic link between economic viability and political stability, stressing that restructuring should be driven by pragmatic economic imperatives rather than short-term political considerations. Drawing inspiration from the boldness and visionary leadership exemplified by Chief Obafemi Awolowo, Additional urges contemporary leaders to emulate his courage in making decisive choices that prioritize the welfare of the populace. He denounces the pervasive phenomenon of citizens bearing the brunt of inadequate governance through exorbitant implicit tax rate, highlighting the urgent need for government to fulfill the obligations to provide essential services. Additional advocates for a paradigm shift towards the decentralized governance, enabling states rather to exercise greater autonomy in resource management and financial decision making. He posits that by leveraging their unique strengths and resources, states can achieve financial independence, reducing dependency on federal allocation, and fostering sustainable growth. Moreover, Additional proposes the establishment of internal state sovereign wealth funds, enabling states to access long-term financing independently. This strategic approach will not only mitigate reliance on federal funding, but also empower states to pursue development initiatives aligned with their specific needs and priorities. In essence, Additional's vision for the United States of America transcends mere symbolism, encapsulating a comprehensive framework for the inclusive development, economic empowerment, and political stability. It represents a clarion call for bold leadership, visionary governance, and collective action to realize the full potential of Africa's most populous nation. Now, I don't have an issue with the name. I mean, I don't have an issue with renaming this country, but I have an issue with the name itself. Why would we be answering the same name with the United States of America? On top waiting. Must everything be copied? And the thing is, it is not about renaming the country. What this thing they are saying is about, you say they want decentralized, they want to give this one. My own is, it's just like you now, you want to change your name. And people are complaining of your character. The thing is, hope say they change the name. Hope say you know feel say if you change your name, everything will be okay. You're not going to need to work on your character. Hope you are not the Lulu. Like that. To think that, oh, if I change my name, the character will change. You still have work to do. I just say make I talk, sha. And true to Nigeria, as Nigerians, we have work to do. There is so much. So much work to do. So much work to do. And that never them pick. I don't talk on before. Me, you know they okay to me. Everything must not be obvious now. Person will give this Nigeria. Na still white person. You want to change the name now. According to them, we won't change them, still change them, enter within within the column. Enter within it is similar to United States. So I beg, make we stop to the copy. To me, I feel the changing of name is not really necessary. We really, really have to come outside and do the needful. We have to come outside and make all the crooked parts straight. You understand? This proposal by the federal government is not new. It's not new, but it's a good idea. And apart from coming out with a new name, United States of America, let me ask, was it not the same good idea that late General Odumegwu Ojukwu came up with that was rejected and caused us a civil war? Now, is Nigeria not waking up from sleep? Good idea came through someone who was enlightened then, and today it is coming to manifest. Wow, what a wonderful world. Imagine if we had well-enlightened people, Nigeria wouldn't have had to endure the civil war. Well, the thing is, like I said, we should not just be focused on changing the name. We have to change it. All this one, they say they want. We have to see it happen. The states or the federal government that has always been at the top will no longer have that power. The federal government will not have power. They're not going to be giving us resources. Now we go to hustle with, you understand? And like I said, it is a very good idea. I don't mean the name issue, but I'm saying, I'm loving this new look. As in, the people by the look at Nigeria now. I'm loving it. Yes. If you are able to put on that cloth of regional government, things will go well. I did tell you. Additional council is a temporary measure. The lasting and permanent solution is for 5 nations that make up Nigeria to discuss and go their ways, declaring sovereignty and self-governance. Arewa North, Northeast and Northwest, Middle Belt, North Central, Biafra Southeast, Niger Delta South-South, Odua Republic Southwest. Let us not deceive ourselves, we are not one. Your submission is not entirely bad. It's not entirely bad, Sha. First of all, what this country needs to be changed is not the name of a country, but its constitution. A constitution that can protect the value of a country is what needs changing. Let me list some of the reasons. Number one, the 1999 constitution was written with bigotry and high-headedness. It doesn't really carry the weight to solve the present mess we are into. Imagine the outdated and old constitution does not have any law or punishment against terrorism. What some people do not understand is that God has divided Nigeria. We are only wasting our time. All that is happening in Nigeria is not from God. Okay? We're only wasting our time. All happening in Nigeria is not from God. God will we divide the country ourselves when we are tired. Alright, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.